Hello everybody and welcome back to my Stellaris playthrough as the Galactic Space Dwarf Imperium, where we are now beginning to expand again. We are also at war down here with the Ziran Empire after some vicious battles over their capital system. We have capped it now and we are beginning to prepare for a ground invasion on their main planet. Oh, you see, these guys aren't nice. They are enslaving most of their population. So, I don't care about the inactive buildings at the moment. So, we are going to liberate their people.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Oh, no. Concluded. Those cheeky gits. So, they've just invaded on top of us. They were also at war with them. And they took the planet and said, oh, that is infuriating. Still at minus 13 on this war for some reason. That's actually really infuriating because they just took it on top of me. How am I still at minus 13?
Striking hostile station.
Okay, this is my guys leave the system. Okay, so he's one of our scientists has gained a trait. You can be put on auto. Where are we being attacked? This is them throwing a tiny fleet at my space station, which really makes no difference. In fact, we're going to level that space station up, which will mean it's going to be even harder for them to take. That was infuriating, guys, and I kind of wish in situations like that you had first dibs on the planet. Let's get my armies up here, quick. And right, before we start having issues, we're going to create a new sector down here. Where are sectors? Here. So basically, the reason you create sectors, guys, is because you can only have a certain amount of core planets. And these are the main planets in your system, guys. So then you designate little sectors which have governors, or can have governors in them if you want them to. And, oh, that's good. However, we're just going to go for a cheap one for here. Governors basically just buff them up. They make them work slightly better. As this is a new sector, we're not actually going to take anything out from it, but we're going to throw some things into it so it can level itself up relatively quickly.
Hostile IFF.
Because this allows it to. I'm throwing a lot into this because it will allow them to start building things and making these sectors more beneficial. I can also now go in and manually build in them. So my fleet is now engaging with mostly big ships here now. And my army is moving up. Oh, they've landed a tiny little fleet in behind us, which I imagine is going to get shredded. And their transport ships are next to my transport ships. Oh no, there's somebody else's transport ships. So we are going to insta-land here, guys.
Initial colonization phase complete.
So we've got those two new colonies up and running.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
We are still, they are still just smashing themselves on my,
Anomaly found.
Oh, this is the other guys coming in, however. And that is something I might want to pay attention to. What do these guys actually want to take? Ew. So yeah, we really don't want to let them win. So, Sprout, Phase 1, Infiltration. Our initial infiltration cells are in place on the surface of Sprout, and their cover stories are in process of being established. Aside from a few incidents, the Behavliver disguises seem to be holding up well. So my guys are doing very well. I need more foods. Do a little bit more leveling up. Let's swap you around to get some more foods.
System survey concluded.
Let's get a few more ships out. And oh. So we've upped our naval capacity. And let's get the extra level of farms because we are struggling food-wise. So, strength from small places. Having probed the frozen landscapes of Humanoid Lyrian 2B, we think we might have struck something big. Science Officer Timothan speaks of bacterial lifeform unlike any other. It bonds with other individuals to form large blankets that are durable yet light. It also acts like solar cells. They absorb the solar energy with a surprisingly low efficiency loss percentage, most likely the result of evolution favouring those that could gather more heat in this harsh climate. Let's find out more! Okay. Our energy development researchers have made progress with the samples you sent and have been able to develop a new type of solar cell using these. That's brilliant. And that's... oh! That's epic! That's 5% extra solar cells to my entire empire. Solar power. Sorry, energy to my entire empire.
System survey concluded.
Okay, as soon as this is a reasonable place, we're going to drop my army.
Construction project concluded. Special project concluded. System survey concluded without incident. System survey concluded without incident. Construction project concluded. Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Oops, sorry, I left myself muted for a little bit there, guys. Okay, so Rogue Agent, Sprout, Rogue Agent. One of our covert operatives on Sprout has gone rogue. The poor misguided fool has apparently been smitten by a Buffavian female, and the two of them have eloped to parts unknown. On the planet's surface. We are yet to ascertain whether the agent has revealed his true alien nature to his love interest, or if he is still posing as a Bahavilat, I can't pronounce that, to her. Needless to say, this is a tremendous security breach. We should do everything in our power to bring this agent back. So that's had a big hit on our progress.
Initial colonization phase complete.
Okay, soon we'll be able to land. I want to make sure I do it before the other guys get there. Right, let's attack now. As we're getting lots of support. By the time they land, there'll probably be very little. Oh, so there's other battles going on here. I'm not involved in this other war.
Evading hostiles.
So our guys are landing relatively unopposed from defences. However, they are still having to fight the defensive forces. However, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Planetary incursion initiative successful.
Okay, guys. So we've captured this planet.
Transmission.
No, I don't want your star charts. I never take star charts, guys, because actually it's not a good thing for me. So they've recaptured here. So let's get back here. Which probably means that other war is over. So let's head back there and recapture that capital. Okay, so where are my construction ships? Oh, and we've leveled up here again. We only have one outpost, but reducing its upkeep would give us... yeah, we're on 0 at the moment, so we're going to do that. which should help us get more things. So we've secured one of the other animals we were after. So we're now getting more influence again. Yikes! That is a big fleet! I actually want to end this war quickly now, guys, because that is a very, very big fleet. Who are these guys at war with? So they're only at war with them, and I've ended up at war with both somehow, which is not good. So I want to end this war quickly, actually.
System survey.
I probably should have paid a little bit more attention. Right, let's start building some mining stations. Let's get my construction ships building out here. I'm going to go for all the places I can get energy first. And let's keep pushing out military vessels. Okay, we are bombing this planet. We are going to get... we're going to go straight in, because I want to get there before the other guys. This might be a bad idea, but hopefully we'll clear it before we do, and hopefully they'll send their guys down as well. This is not going well. Now they're sending some forces down, which should help us. A comet has sighted a small celestial object with pronounced gaseous and particulate tails, as was recently observed from Kara's Akarak system. Its passing was uneventful. Acknowledged. And this time we will have the capital.
Successful.
Okay, we can't quite get a white piece less yet, so let's hit here. That's a big fleet, but thankfully they don't have anybody there to land, so that's not necessarily bad.
System survey concluded.
Whenever those research things pop up, guys, that's just for the new systems my guys are exploring, so we just instantly just pop them onto a go order, basically, to research them.
System survey concluded without incident.
Okay, let's smash this little fleet. So, Karasa 5 frequently experiences massive and extremely violent storm systems in its atmosphere. Several dozen persistent swarms are visible from orbit, with winds reaching speeds of 700 meters, excess of 700 meters per second. That's hugely fast, guys. The cause of these storms is not immediately apparent, as we have found nothing on the planet's climate model that would explain them. Our scientists are interested in studying them. Interesting. Ooh, we're getting a bit of unrest here, so let's get a couple of extra armies out here. Where are our armies? No, 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 no. You can get yourselves here fast. And we have lost a leader. That was the... I'm not that fussed about that. That was the no! The king has died. Long live the king. So what's my new king? So we get... That's good. All of your leaders get various bonuses, guys, so sometimes them changing can have quite big impacts on your systems. Okay, so Phase 2, Usurpation. Although our operatives on the surface of Sprout now number in the thousands, the progress of our operation has been slow. An infiltration cell recently attempted to overthrow the government of one of the planet's major nations in a violent coup. only to have the attempt foiled and most of the cell members killed. Another cell fortunately managed to retrieve their bodies before the authorities could identify them as aliens, but this was a significant setback. They can go straight in and land, because this place should get devastated by both fleets attacking it. And hopefully we'll have this capped very quickly. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit above Beratiria 3. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet, and maybe a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some intriguing data. Come on, hurry up and land, guys.
System survey concluded. System survey concluded.
Okay, we are having big food issues now. We need to trade for food. We need food. We give energy credits for food. Okay, that's sorted out our food issue. Oh, I took more food than I could actually stockpile. Okay, I'm cancelling this place and building more food production here. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do, but we need that food.
System survey concluded.
Okay, we're getting there though, guys. Right, we're landing on this planet now. We should at least be able to force a white peace once we take here.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
Oh god, that's a lot of armies there. And we do have a lot of orbital support, but we might not win this one. This is gonna be close. Come on, guys.
Construction project concluded. Research concluded.
They are starting to burn off some of their units now. This is going to be very close. We're going to lose this. Damn! Right, we're going to offer a white peace here. Oh, this is good. So this gas gives extra habitability, though. We're going to once again go for cheaper war demands, because that means when we go to war, we do better. Now, I've offered the white peace simply because these guys are quite powerful and they got a fleet involved, and that fleet would have crushed my fleet in one go. So let's get my fleet back to my territory, actually. And we're going to look at getting this Gaia world soon.
Project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Okay, I am still having big food issues.
Construction project concluded.
Start leveling up all of my food production facilities.
Receiving transmission.
No, I don't want your squeaky star charts. Right, let's have a look at all of these guys. Ooh! Ooh! We are the dull edge at the moment. That is not good. Which means that somebody around us is more advanced scientifically than us. I'm not terribly upset by that. There's only so much I can do, and when I expand, unfortunately, you do lose some of that edge. Okay. Strong energy emissions from an unknown origin in this asteroid field, so we're researching it. How are things going down here? Is Let's get that going, because that is something I want in every one of my planets. And in fact, I think I'm missing something in most of these. I am. Because these gene clinics also provide unity, as well as extra growth. So they are actually very useful to have on these planets. I got a gene clinic on here? Yes. Do I have a gene clinic here? No. What I'll do is I'll replace this with it, because this is obviously a... yeah. No, I must have a gene clinic here somewhere. Yes, I'm blind. Okay. They can't build them yet, however these places can both get gene clinics. Ooh, a random temple. That's still quite useful. We have plenty of minerals, so you can go for a...
System survey concluded.
gene clinic. And then you can be swapped. Ah, this is obviously what we get here instead of the other Unity building. Here you can get a gene clinic and then a thing we can't build yet. Oh, they've got a temple as well, so that's not bad. You have lost your scientist. Okay, all of my current ones are better, but having him in the wings is useful, so you can keep exploring. Okay, let's get the energy from here. This is one of the other animals we're getting. Been annoyed about that war. Basically, I should have tried to get it quicker. Who are these guys friendly with now? So they're actually at war with these guys, which seems a bit daft to me, because, yeah. Because those guys are a lot bigger than them.
Research concluded.
Right.
Construction project concluded.
I will get a little bit from rivalry with them. Yeah, nobody really worth it. So we've got another tech completed. Let's get these crystal infused plates done now. Let's buff up my fleet, and we're gonna go get this Gaia world soon, guys. So actually, before we do that, let's get my ships in order, because I have battleships now. So, we're going to start our battleships from scratch. So this one is the Ironbreaker class. And this is just going to be big guns. Lots and lots of big guns, you see. So this is a nice thing. But again, you can see these things all have different shapes. You can modify the shapes of them quite a lot. So they look very different depending on the shape of them. But this one is just a big gunship. These will eventually get uber weapons on the front of them as well. So he's just got a load of great big giant turrets there. Yeah, so that's that design done. So our auto one can get got rid of now. And now, this one isn't a battleship. This is our fleet carrier. So, again, they do still get large things where they can. but we put hangars on them instead. So this guy is going to have 1 bomber and 2 fighters. Various picket systems as well. And then obviously lots of lasers still. So he looks a bit different. Again, we're just going to auto this. What to call this one? What to call this one? This could be the Drake class. It's not really dwarf. They do have Iron Drakes, but I don't want to call it Iron Drake, because having Iron Drake and Iron Breakers, I'd probably, you know, get confused very easily. So that's our 2 battleship classes ready. Okay, let's level up some of my spaceports so we can actually build these things. Well, that's the other thing I want to do quickly, is I want to actually rejig the innards of all of my ships. I can't change because they're already upgrading. Let's change that then, so we're no longer upgrading. This one's so weird. It's got 1 big gun and 1 little gun. So we are getting there now. Every time I upgrade them like this, guys, I know it's not the most interesting thing, as I said, I know I don't really do the whole meta with these. But you see, it is very much a case of, yeah, whenever you get better energy cells, you really can buff up your ships massively in what they do. And now we level them up. Phase 3 consolidation. All behaviour, however, leaders of significance on Sprout have been replaced by your own agents. The infiltration cells are now in the process of consolidating our rule over the planet and making certain that everything is in place when we reveal ourselves. Excellent.
System survey concluded.
Okay, let's research that. We've discovered a new alien species, so let's let's go find them.
An alien empire has established.
So the Miresh Galactic Nation we found. You slaving despots. Our warriors salute you because we don't like you. So they are probably yeah. I'd actually quite like these guys to grow a bit, because I would get more off having them as my rival then. So that fleet has been fully upgraded, apparently. I don't believe it. Okay, we've got another nice planet up there. It's an arid world. So we're still exploring nicely here.
System survey concluded.
We found another Toad asteroid. Sprout incoming transmit. We are picking up a scrambled transmission coming from the surface of Sprout, using a frequently normally reserved for our infiltration cells, but none of them are currently transmitting. Could this be our rogue entry? Our rogue agent. Any attempt to track this transmission is futile. You know me as Operative X-34. Until recently, I was willing to participate in the criminal covert infiltration program taking place as we speak on Sprout. No longer. I have come to appreciate the behaviour culture in a way I never imagined possible. So he's become a xenophobe, and I will not aid in its subversion. I rescind my citizenship of the Galactic Dwarf Space Imperium. I no longer consider myself a space dwarf. You are not well, you need help. Why would you throw everything away for a girl? Hunt you down. You are not well, you need help. I've had all the help I want from you. There will come a day when I am made to account for all the crimes I have committed on Sprout in your name. I will do everything in my power to ensure that you and your former colleagues stand right behind me when judgment falls. Okay. You'll throw everything away for a girl? Throw what away? What did I have exactly? I was an imposter, wearing an alien skin I had no right to. When I told my beloved the truth, she was horrified, but she came to understand. That day I promised her and myself that I would earn the right to look like a Bahavlia. We will hunt you down. I am sure you will try. Know that I am prepared to kill to protect myself and my beloved, and that I trained with some of the finest martial instructors on Karazakarak. Heed my advice instead. Leave Sprout alone, dismantle your observation post, and forge your evil empire out of the blood and tears of some other unfortunate populace. So he doesn't want me to, he's not upset that I'm taking it over, he's upset that I'm taking it over there. Growing tensions in Sprout. An attempt to replace the leader of one of the dominant nations on Sprout with a body double from our own ranks has gone terribly wrong. Our agents were discovered. Those who weren't killed in the ensuing firefight committed suicide to avoid capture as per instructions. The leader the leader they were sent to replace has blamed this incident on a rivaling nation. International tensions on the planet are growing, and several nations have raised their military readiness levels. Our infiltration cells have prepared a global propaganda campaign to defuse the situation, but they will require a science ship in orbit to coordinate their efforts. Okay, we need to get a science ship here fast, which is my closest science ship. You can get to Sprout to help, because the last thing I want there is a nuclear war. Worst comes to worst, we will go and invade to stop it.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Right, let us go. And that, guys, we're going to end this one here. And next time, we will go and take Druth. And we'll see what happens to the Sprout civilization. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope you have enjoyed this.